Hi, guys. Today I want to talk about autism. And before anyone jumps into the comment section saying things like autism is a blessing or autistic people just see the world differently, I want to explain what autism really feels like for me. Because honestly, for me, autism feels more like a curse than a gift. I'm what people would call high functioning autistic. And I hate that term because people hear high functioning and immediately assume your life must be easy. They think you can just adapt, fit in, and live normally with only a few awkward quirks here and there. But that's not how it works. The reality is that this world isn't built with autistic people in mind. And worse than that, society often refuses to adapt to us, understand us, or even accept us for who we are. Ever since I was younger, I was told the same thing over and over again. You need to adapt to society. But nobody ever asks society to adapt to us. Nobody asks employers to look past the label. Nobody asks people to be more patient with autistic communication. Nobody asks the world to slow down for people with whose brains work differently. No, the burden is always on us. We have to adapt. We have to mask. We have to pretend. We have to force ourselves into a system that clearly was not designed for us. And if we fail, then society treats it like it's our fault. I've gone to job interviews where I was honest about my autism. I explained my weaknesses, but also my strengths. I tried to be transparent and fair. And what happens? No phone call back, no second interview, no job. Nothing. And after enough rejection, you start noticing patterns. People can say, we support autism all they want. Companies can put rainbow-colored inclusivity slogans on their websites. But the moment they have to actually deal with an autistic person in real life, and suddenly the support disappears. Suddenly you become too slow, too awkward, too quiet, too different. Luckily, I live in the Netherlands where I receive government assistance because of my disability. And some people think that means I'm living the dream. Free money, gaming all day, no responsibilities. But it's not a dream. It's loneliness. It's isolation. It's constantly feeling rejected by society. Because when you can't get a stable job, it affects everything else too. It affects your confidence, your independence, your future. And yes, it affects dating too. People don't like admitting that, but it's true. Being unemployed because of autism makes you feel unwanted romantically too. Like you're automatically seen as lesser. Like you're not stable enough, not successful enough, not normal enough. And after years of rejection, that starts eating away at you. You start wondering if maybe society already decided your place for you before you even walked into the room. And that's why I get frustrated when people romanticize autism. Because for some people, autism doesn't mean being quirky. For some people, it means being trapped behind invisible walls for your entire life while everyone else moves forward. It means watching other people get jobs, or relationships, or families, and futures while you struggle just to feel accepted. And the worst part? A lot of autistic people understand exactly what I'm talking about. Especially the ones who don't fit the inspirational version of autism people like showing online. And I think that's something society really needs to hear more often. Pardon me. Not every disability is secretly a superpower. Not every struggle has a silver lining. Sometimes something just hurts. Sometimes it limits you. Sometimes it changes the course of your entire life. And pretending otherwise doesn't help autistic people. Listening to them does. Anyway, that's my experience with autism. Maybe some people will disagree with me. Maybe some autistic people experience it differently. And that's fine. But this is my reality. And I'm tired of pretending it isn't. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.